Hey everyone, my name is Murray and this month we're back with another episode of Local Legends. This month we've found someone who really encompasses and helps people within the disability community. They help run events, create a fun, safe space for them to socialise and become more in tune with themselves. This month, Karen Howe is our local legend. Karen Howe started Fun Farm to encompass and envision a community for people with disabilities that allows them to have fun. Let's go meet Karen and see what she's all about. Hey Karen, how are you? Let's have a chat. There you go. Pop that one on.
Oh.
Well, let's sit down and let's have a chat.
Back to work.
I'd love to hear more about Fun Farm. Tell me what it is that you do and how you help people in the community.
We provide opportunities in a safe space for our guys. They're generally from 13 plus, so in their teens. They're looking for something more to do, creating some friendships, post-school socialisation, where a lot of these guys, when they leave school, are isolated. So it's just creating a space and lots of fun.
A little birdie told me that you ran an event last weekend.
Yes.
How'd it go? Tell me
Halloween.
all about it.
Oh my God. We have gone from running events, because I was of the opinion to say, if there are 6 people there, we run the event. We don't cancel events. Well, that was 2021. We had 70 people at our Halloween event. And I would have to say 80% were dressed for Halloween. And we had face painters and just the vibe was there. Everyone was just having such a lovely time.
While we're here, why don't we go for a walk? Because I want to learn more about you and what inspired you to create Fun Farm.
That'd be pretty cool. I could do with a walk as well.
Let's go.
Been sitting here.
Oh,
I'll follow your lead.
Don't know which way we're going. So, as much as we've learnt a bit about Fun Farm, what we really want to know is more about you. About the brains, about the passion, the desire, where it's all come from. Tell me about you, Karen.
Wow. How long have you got? Okay, so my inspiration to do what I'm doing, to get me to where I am, was my son, Dylan. When Dylan came into our lives, I started questioning what life was about. I started, I guess, deepening my relationship with myself and working on myself, because I knew there was more. I was seeking change. So we just, obviously went along and thought, well, we'll work this out as we go. And that was like, no, draw the line in the sand. Something's got to change and it has to be me. So then from there, it was starting to think about a safe space that they could just come and hang out and build friendships.
What I see in you is a lot of inclusiveness. You always want to make sure you're never excluding someone.
Absolutely.
Everyone is always within.
Yeah.
Well, I think we might go sit down in the shade
Good
and
idea.
continue our chat.
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Definitely.
Thanks. When we first had Dylan, we weren't aware that there was anything wrong until a couple of years into it. We knew that there was something, so because he wasn't meeting his milestones, even outside of the milestones. Definitely get amongst a support group. It was really hard. I would go along to these events and Dylan just looked like every other child except for his own family, so it was my fear that, I wanted my son to, I didn't want him to be like that. It was hard because I felt terrible to be thinking thoughts that were just not, it just was how I was feeling. It was my fears coming out and I had to deal with those fears. So that's when I knew I had a bit of work to do.
Also, having a permanent place in the future for Fun Farm is going to be something very important.
It is very important for consistency for these guys. They need to kind of have a bit of an idea of what's coming next.
You're helping these individuals create and build this confidence.
Absolutely, yes. And that's what Fun Farm will do.
Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day today, Karen. It's just amazing to learn more about you and how you are an inspiration to more and more people every day.
Oh,
That's what makes you a local legend.
thank you for allowing me to share.
You're more than welcome. That's what we do.
Oh, give us a hug.
Now, we need your help. If you know someone who qualifies in your books as a local legend, someone who has a story to tell about how they help the local Redlands community, put a comment down below. Let us know who they are, because we're looking for next month's local legend. We'll talk to you soon.